What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I was just thinking, imagine I started making videos where I sat there and I was just all monotone. I'm like, hey guys, it's me, Eeyore. Take a look at the video, guys. We got ourselves another Glovebox detail box for this month. Let's check it all out. No, I can't do that. That'd be terrible, right? What kind of freaking energy would that be? What kind of absolute freaking shenanigans, disservice would I be doing to you all? Some of you really look forward to this. Some of you actually do. Even though I haven't actually used half the products, and I'm going to be, just letting you know right now, I can't do it today either. There is more brake dust on this bad boy than I can even describe or begin to describe. I know this is going to sound terrible, but I haven't had a chance to wash this vehicle. Oh, there's a mosquito. I haven't had a chance to wash this vehicle at all, actually. When I first got it, I wiped it down a little bit, and then that was pretty much it. So, anyway, that's my problem, not your problem. I got a lot of problems, but we're going to talk about this. This right here is the June Glovebox detail. Again, I honestly don't know what's in this box, so we are finding out on our own. And I don't know if this is something that you can actually pause the screen and scan, but as always, what I love about it is you can do a QR code scan. Instead of reading right now on a piece of paper, you can actually scan it and then you're chilling. So let's take it out. Not my pee-pee, we're talking about the box. Can't whip it out. Okay, this is funny. I was actually, okay, good. That's crazy. What are you going to do? Look at this disaster here. That's a rear diffuser. I'm all over the place. This is a whole flipping table, a whole table of things that I plan on doing videos on in the near future. And by near, it means I have no idea when. I have hopes to do it soon. And I'm assuming now that the weather's heading toward halfway decent and I have a vehicle that I can actually have the desire to do something on. So what I've been wanting to do is to give products like this from DIY Detail, this quick beads, and a bunch of the other types of products where it's like, you're spraying and you're rinsing it off. I've been wanting to give a couple of those a go, specifically on the wheels, because I feel like that's where they would be beneficial the most for me. This car is going to be getting a light correction, not anything massive, probably just needs a nice one-step correction. CSL and XOV5. That's all coming soon. So once that's done, I'm probably not going to be testing those types of products on here. But I feel like I could be doing videos on this type of product, these touchless sealants, these spray-on, rinse-off type products. And I honestly have to say I am a little bit of a fanboy when it comes to Armor Detail Supply. The company, the products, and I know this shouldn't matter, but the color combo and the label and the branding, very cool. Their marketing department, very cool. And again, I'm not sponsored by them. I don't get paid to say anything like that. That's just how I feel, and that's the end of that. What is this? Oh, I've seen this in a previous box. That's BioWorks. So yeah, bio-based auto care. I'm not gonna lie. Detail sprays. I've said this in many videos. There is such a small, extremely small use window that I even want to use these. I just don't really like detail sprays at all, unless they're calling them detail sprays. Some products, they call themselves detail sprays, and essentially what they are in their description is like a waterless wash. Now, a waterless wash, rinseless wash, and actual car wash type products, those are the products I lean more toward. Detail spray, as I've said before, as a drying aid, and there is a very small window where you could wipe a car down, in my opinion, where I feel comfortable. It's just, I guess it's just a comfort level. In the scheme of things, it really doesn't mean everything, but that's just my comfort level. So products like that is probably going to be something I might, like say you, I don't know where that use for that would come in. You take a big poop and water splashes up on your ball sack and you want to like wipe it off real quick and you want to use something that's bio-based to do it. I mean, that's kind of sort of what I would use that for, I guess. Spray, done. But then again, I have a bidet and that's Can't really get much more bio-based than that. I can tell that this is the armor detail supply. What else is in here? More microfibers. So, see, this is another situation for me. And again, I'm always honest. I don't really like black microfiber towels because I can't tell when there's dirt on it that much. So these are always dedicated basically just to wheels and tires type situation. That's about it. This, not too bad. Not the softest. So I'm assuming there's something else in here. What is this? What is this thing? So that's about it for that. What is this thing? Cool little pouch. So I've seen this guy on TikTok and stuff like that, I guess. Instagram, TikTok. I think does he make some kind of like kit? So I think that might be it. What he does is make these things pretty cool. So, you know, personally, I do my own versions of this. I've been buying things from the world of gun cleaning for a long time, and I've been using a lot of those things, but Swabits, and I've got tons of these bad boys, and cotton swabs, and all this other stuff. But down here, I kind of have a whole other universe of these things that I've had for a long time. More little things. So these are decent too. Detailing sticks. So yeah, if you don't have a overflow of things like I do, a concentrated little kit is definitely the move. Again, I have, you name it, I have it. I've been saving things from applicators to brushes to touch-up brushes to everything, right down to my whole box just for wet sanding and everything. I got my little cart there. But this is definitely a cool little setup. I like it. The logo is kind of cool. The bag's nice. I do like the material of the bag, and I do like there are little holes in there in case there's some moisture. That's a nice thought. These are definitely things that I use, but I have these. So again, I definitely see the value in these. These products, they go hard. Is that what you younger kids say? I don't have the tinier versions of these, but I absolutely have a ton just like this. Just not black and white. I mean, some people are going to want to do the black and white. Some people can not really care about the color, but I dig it. I dig it a lot. It's pretty cool. Definitely a talented detailer. I've seen some videos. Content's pretty cool. Definitely cool. Fun to watch. So we got 2 microfibers. We've got the plant-derived ball cleaner or detail spray, whatever you're actually using that for, who knows. I guess you could technically use that to spray onto these little swabs and clean vents or whatever. And obviously, to me, the shining star of this whole box is going to be this bad boy. I think this is an awesome product. I'm actually excited because I don't have it. And I can't tell you that doesn't happen too often, where there's a product that pops up that I'm super, super overly interested in and I don't have. I usually live by the whole motto where it's like, if I want it, or I know I want it, or I might use it, or I might want it, any of those categories, if they get checked, if there's boxes on those things and it gets taken care of with that, I end up buying it. Life's short, you know what I mean? So you wake up and you're like, oh, I really want this. I really want to have it. Then don't deprive yourself. Just do it. You gotta be in it to win it. And being in it to win it means doing it up big. So yeah, cool ass box. I'm excited. I will try this out. I just don't know. I don't know. I guess I never really thought about the whole plant-derived thing ever since, well, I guess that little ginger on TikTok. I don't know how prevalent he is anywhere outside of that, but he's that guy that looks like he probably smells exactly how he looks, but he's got this like man bun. He's like a redheaded MGK. So he does a lot of stuff talking about not breathing in chemicals, which I do agree. on. So he does, at least he's promoting a positive message. But yeah, this is the box. This is the June box. Pretty cool. Again, go check out Glovebox Detail. This is an absolute winner. I'm kind of swamped with stuff, but I sense my spidey senses, my honestly OCD senses are tingling, and not from a dirty ball sack, because if it was, I would be pausing the video. It would be a black screen right now, and you would hear this. You know, I really have to know what non-toxic, plant-derived, ready-to-use ball cleaner smells like. I'm curious. I do appreciate the fact that it's not one of those containers that you just can't open. It's got like a light body mist kind of smell. I don't know. It doesn't smell bad. See, I don't know, man. Again, the detail spray thing. I guess I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll try to find some uses for it. Door jams or something. Anyway, I love you all. I hope everybody's staying happy, healthy, and humble, and doing well. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're an OCD OG, I truly appreciate you. And that's it. Look at this dust and dirt and muck. Very cool, very cool. Potentially cool. Smells good. But again, plant-derived. Maybe it is for your balls, because the smell of that, I honestly don't think I would mind having on my balls. So if it's safe on all surfaces and biodegradable, do I message them and say, is this ball sack safeable? Is this usable for my 2 dangles? We got to find out. This is the burning question of the day, and hopefully it's not going to have a burning answer, meaning as if I sprayed it on my 2 little dippers, if that's the problem. Because you never know, and I know everybody's been in that situation. Balls droop, right? They hang. Sometimes they hang a lot lower than others. If you're a female, maybe you don't understand. Maybe you got 2 boobies that just dangle, and you're like, okay. Or maybe you got really perky tatas, and you have no idea what's going on. You don't even know what a ball sack looks like. You're just like all about the nun life, and you know what I mean? Nun meaning like I'm all about God, or none meaning like I ain't getting none of dick. But it could be one of those situations. It could be all those situations. Nobody knows. I'm not judging. But you might not realize that balls droop a little bit. And then if you take a big ploop, and it does, I say ploop as in like a ploop, a plop, like a plooper. When it comes out in such a heft. It's almost like you're dropping a bomb down. And if you've ever seen videos of heavy rocks hitting water, it like implodes and then and it comes up. And if you're unlucky enough to have pissed before you pooped, that's why you just never do that. You always try to push the poop out first, because piss, water going up your ass and touching your balls, that's like an instant shower situation. That's why everybody's like, oh, I got to shower and shave. You got to shit, shower, shave. You always got to do that first. You got to shit, then shower, because if you don't shower after you shit, you got a dirty asshole. Even if you have a bidet, because sometimes if it splats up and it hits you in the balls and it hits you in the ass, it could accidentally squirt like a tiny little drop onto your cheek, and you just never know. You just have no idea. It could be a tiny little thing. And if you're sitting on your toilet bowl and you're watching TikTok for long enough, your cheeks, your thighs, your legs, there's some numbness, residual numbness. You might not even notice that shit or piss water hit you in the cheek, on the left cheek, not the right cheek, because for some reason it always goes to the left. Things like this happen. It's just the way it is, especially if you're a guy. Maybe you're a girl, you might have a big fat dumper, right? And you take a big dump and your cheeks are like, if you're a Latina too, and it's just hanging in and it's like all up on the side of the toilet bowl and in the toilet bowl, and you just got all that ass, and maybe you're hitting it and you're going to get it with a little piss and shit water. I don't know. Maybe this is unisex. It could be. I don't know. But we got to find out if it's safe for skin contact, balls and butts, hoo-has, cooters, testicles. Just don't ingest it, I guess. I don't know. I love you all. I'm sorry for that. I'll see you guys on our next one.